Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Honda Odyssey, that generation here from year 2011 to year 2017. We'll demonstrate if you need to find where the fuse for the vacuum integrated vacuum system, where that fuse is located. Stay with us, we'll explain that in this video today. We'll talk guys where you can buy cheap fuses and relays, that way you don't waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered in this video today for your convenience. Make sure guys you stay until the end. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. If you guys have a Honda Odyssey, that generation from year 2011 all the way to year 2017, guys, we will make a video about every single fuse, every relay. Why? Because in the manual sometimes it's not clear what the fuses relays are for. Okay, it could say something like FI. How do you know that this is the fuel injection, but actually it's for the fuel pump? So we're going to make video for every single fuse, every relay, because most of you will eventually even lose your manuals and they're not clear written, guys. We're doing that to save you time and money. So if you need to find a fuse and you're down the road, let's say you need to find the engine starter fuse, all you have to do, just search for it. 1 second, the video pops out and you can find which fuse you need to check. Another thing now, guys, we're constantly working here at the garage on cars, constantly taking things apart, and we make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos on every car we get at the garage. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers on our channels, guys. Check it out if you need help with mechanical work, body work, anything like that, it will be there. Now, something else, guys, relays, fuses, okay, they could be really expensive. You have special fuses, you can see like the JK's fuses, you have mini blade fuses, multi-fuse box, okay, and these fuses could be really expensive. So guys, we're going to show you those are Honda specific fuses that can be really hard to find, or they can cost you a lot of money. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a good price and quick shipping as well. So let's go ahead and continue now. So the vacuum fuse, guys, okay, where it's located, we'll demonstrate it on 2015 model. I think they started using that in a 14, 15, 16 and 17 model. So you have 5 different fuse boxes, but we will need to open the hood, guys, and right under the hood you will just have only 2 fuse boxes. That's the main fuse box, that's a secondary fuse box right here, talking about that one there. Now that fuse box, if you open it, guys, you will see that fuse box layout right here. Now, before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays now. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So here now, guys, okay, what do we need to check here specifically, okay, and which fuse we need to check. So you guys have those multi-box fuses, okay, right here. These multi-box fuses consist of multiple, okay, fuses. They look like this one. Let me show you. You can see those are the fuses, 8 fuses integrated in one big fuse. If one of them burns, unfortunately you have to replace the whole thing. Now that's what they look like, and in order to see through the glass to see if they're burnt or not, you will need to remove the fuse. Now let's go ahead, okay, and explain which one we need to check. So if you guys have the fuse, okay, let's explain now. That's only as an option if you have it. In that multi-box fuse known as fuse number 2, it will be 1, 2, 3. The third fuse right here, if it's 60 amp, okay, you have that option, it will be a 60 amp fuse right here. Ours doesn't have it, but many of you requested that video, so that's why we decided to make it for you. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.